Jacket worn by Waterloo hero who survived being shot during the famous battle is confirmed as the real thing thanks to new scientific tests. The jacket worn by a British war hero who survived being shot in the Battle of Waterloo has been confirmed as the real thing by forensic experts. Sir Thomas Noel Harris, a Brigade-Major in the battle, played a pivotal role in the conflict in 1815 where he was shot and had his arm amputated. Sometime after the battle his family bought a jacket purporting to be the one the officer wore at the time. It stayed within the family for 200 years. Recently his descendants wanted to know for sure that the item of clothing was genuine, so they asked forensic experts at Cranfield University in Oxfordshire to run tests. Professor Andrew Shortland, director of Canfield Forensic Institute, CFI, and his team took DNA samples from the jacket's fibers to compare with relatives. They then extracted soil samples from the piece of clothing to compare with dirt from the Waterloo battlefield. The team found that the DNA from blood stains on the jacket had degraded too much for analysis. But the mineral content in the soil samples matched dirt taken from the British section of the battlefield, confirming that the jacket was worn in battle. In April 1815 he was appointed Brigade-Major to the 18th Hussars. On 15 June he attended the Duchess of Richmond's ball in Brussels where he received the order to join units. Harris left immediately in his red swallow-tailed court dress coat, which he subsequently wore at the battles of Quatre Bras and Waterloo. During the subsequent battle he had 2 horses shot from under him, but while charging in advance of one of the squadrons in his brigade his right arm was shattered by a musket ball. He was carried to the farmhouse of Haut-Gaumont where his arm was amputated and was subsequently taken to Brussels for medical attention. It's thought that Sir Thomas lay on the dirt overnight after being wounded and falling off his horse. Professor Shortland told the Telegraph, "We were able to safely confirm the authenticity of the jacket and place it on the Waterloo battlefield. In doing so, we also gained further insight into the grievous wounds suffered by Harris during the battle, which themselves reflect the experience of those who fought, and died, on that day." Family folklore suggested that Sir Harris was shot twice in the battle. The scientists inspected bullet damage to see if that was true or not. Examination of 3 holes on the right sleeve and right side of the jacket suggests he was actually shot once and the musket ball passed through both his arm and side. They believe that the ball shattering Harris' arm saved his life because it prevented it from penetrating his torso. Harris was found on the battlefield the following morning and taken to Haut-Gaumont farm where his right arm was amputated with a surgical knife. It is probable that the surgeon who undertook the operation used the same knife to cut the sleeve as to amputate the arm, the team concluded.